When Leon became expert special agent after training by US military, I was under the impression that he can sneak through the village like Ada. But then Leon... So much for an expert agent, Leon. Ada would probably say,
Leon.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Carcadia and we can agree that this game is magnificent. After playing this game so many times, I always try to find entertaining challenge. I want to thank Derek Baird or Derek Baird. Oh my god, I don't know what to say your name. Let's just stick to Derek. Thank you for suggesting this cool idea. Stealth through the village section and doesn't even come across my mind. The question is it possible to stealth through the village and skip to the next segment of the map? That is what we are going to find out. Anyway, if my voice is not clear enough, I do apologize because English is not my first language and I am trying to be as clear as possible. So we play as Leon in the beginning, killing the first villager. Damn Leon, you're so rough. Now look at what you've done. His friends came to get revenge. After killing his friends, he continued path to the forest, rescuing a dog, passing through traps, crossing the bridge, and finally arrived at the main gate. This is where the challenge begins. But in order to do this challenge, first we need to count how many enemies are there in this village. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So we have 11 enemies in this map. To stealth through, there is an absolute rule that we must abide. No sound like gunshot. Do not let them see you in their view spot. Follow the rules and you will be fine. If there is no background sound playing like this, you will be fine. But if there is a background sound, it means you get spotted and fail. But that is not always the case. Wait, what? What do you mean, Scarcadia?
Patience, what?
Sometimes the enemies are so stupid that not even a laser sight or breaking the window glass will alert them. Or even when you can clearly see them, they still can spot you. Seriously? And even Leon sneaked through like a ninja. Are you getting to know their position? Let us open the map. According to the map, Leon's position is near the first house at the left side. The X mark shows enemy position. After so many trials and errors attempt, there are 4 routes that we can go. But there is only one viable route to pass through. The others will not be able to make it no matter how fast and sneak you are. The first route is the best and optimum way to sneak through the village. Even so, the chance of passing through without getting spotted is only 30% because of their damn patterns. We will get through of that. The second route is definitely impossible to run because by then, this is what will happen.
Oh shit, here we go again.
So definitely, because that lady will turn her face towards you, you can't stealth through this. That goes the same for the third route because that guy will spot Leon as soon as he turns his face toward the direction. Not even increasing Leon's movement speed by 400% will bypass this detection. The last and obvious, final route is a complete no-go. You will just charge straight to the hell and asking for suicide. After we got the best route, now it is the time to understand one more thing before we do the challenge. Study their patterns. What patterns? I am referring to this. Pay attention to this lady's activity. You will notice that she will only go left to take some bucket full of water and then go right to pour it. The best way to pass through without getting noticed is when she goes to the right. Let's reset for the next enemy and see the pattern from the beginning again. Next, look at the man with the hat pushing cart full of hay. Basically, he will circle the firewood one time and once he is done, he will go to the left section of the house to take some hay. After that, he will return to that area and circle through the firewood again and redo the same thing. The best time to pass through without getting noticed is when he goes to take some hay like he is doing at the moment. Finally, there is one more enemy that you need to read the pattern, and this guy is the most difficult to see, but still easy to read. So what this guy does is that he takes a bucket and fill with water in here, and will go to the northern east of the map to pour it. Unlike the lady, he is quite long to redo this activity. The best way to pass through this after he finishes filling the bucket and going to the northern east of the map. 3 enemies have been identified in the pattern.
What about the rest 8?
Now this, and this, you do not worry about those enemies. Basically, they will just stay in the same spot and can hardly catch you unless you are too dumb going straight in front of them. Alright, now that we have identified the pattern, it is time to run the challenge. Here is my success run and manage straight to the gate for the next segment.
Por él. ¡Eh! ¡Acá! ¡Eh! ¡Acá! ¡Mierda! ¡Ah! Por él. Maldita sea. ¡Eh! ¡Acá! ¡Ay, qué madre!
Up until this point, there is nothing more that I can do since basically those 3 guards won't even move and walk. This house is the furthest I can get. Any more and I will get spotted. I can only wait as long as I can here and the bell seat won't even trigger. Is this the end, Scarcadia? So that is it? Not quite. Oddly enough, I found 2 interesting things while doing this challenge. The first one is that if you hear a background sound playing, do not freak out. It doesn't mean that you will get spotted like I mentioned earlier. The funny thing is that when the sound plays and you wait for several minutes without the enemies chasing you, the bell scene will trigger and you can advance to the next segment. So what does this mean? It means the sound actually plays an important role in advancing the story even though the enemy does not spot you.
Oh, la campana. Es hora de rezar. Tenemos que irnos. Lord Sattler.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
The second and most interesting thing is that during my success run, as soon as I get spotted by those 3 guards, within seconds I try to reach the door. As usual, screened by the gate, it won't let you advance because the villagers are pressing the door. I mean, like, they just spotted me like 3 seconds and they already pressed the door. How fast are they? So, what is the most interesting thing? This is when I find out that if enemies are missing entirely or never spot you, the door will always open to you. What's the proof? I used Trainer to set the enemies missing, and as you can see, I charge straight through the village without them ever spotting me. Oddly enough, I still hear their voice, but that won't matter. So I arrive at the gate and try to open it, and voila! You skip fighting the villagers and go straight to the next map. I kinda say, The creator of this game is smart to put 3 guards barricading the door, otherwise we could have easily avoided them and just skipped the next segment. Unfortunately, this is impossible without Trainer. I even tried to increase Leon's speed by 400% and reach the gate in 1 second. With or without flashbang, no matter what, when they spot you, the gate will auto-lock and you will never skip to the next segment. And since I want to do the challenge without using cheat, then the answer of this challenge is that yes, you can stealth the village, but you can't ever skip to the next segment. If you do stealth the village part, make sure that the background sound is playing and enemies do not spot you, so you can have a nice cup of tea in peace until the bell rings. So there's one more thing that I need to warn you players. Even if you manage to avoid the enemies and the background sound does not play at all, going into the house which has shotgun will trigger the cutscene no matter what, which after that, enemies will notice and surround you. What can we get from this? It means the cutscene is not designed to trigger whether or not you get spotted. The cutscene is designed to always trigger no matter what circumstances you are. That is all today of my discovery in this challenge. I will be doing the next video discovery and experiment, of which this will be about Croucher. You will be surprised to see this. I hope you guys love this video. Don't forget to give a comment about this challenge, like, ring the bell, and consider subscribe if you enjoy. I will see you in the next video. Adios!